Namaskaram. Ever heard of a concept called the art of showing up? The art of showing up. I recently heard this story from a podcast few months back, and this concept will be well explained in that story. And I will tell you how that worked magically for me when I applied that in my life. So the story goes like this. A man who was suffering from a lot of fitness issues, weight gain, a lot of issues related to weight gain, obesity. So naturally he was advised to start working out and take care of his fitness. This man has never ever woken up early or went to any gym or did any kind of fitness training at all. So in this situation, this guy took some time for some planning, making up his mind, and he did something which we won't be able to comprehend in the normal logic which we follow. So, on the day he decides to start his journey, he woke up at 6 a.m. He wore his gym attire, the t-shirts, the shorts, the gloves, and the shoes, and he looked in the mirror and got up and took the vehicle, went to the gym, and in 5 minutes, he just went around, touched all the equipments, he looked at the mirror and he did the thumbs up to himself and he came back home. He didn't do any workouts, anything at all. The second day, he woke up at 6 a.m., he wore his gym attire, the shoes, the same things, took the vehicle, went to the gym, just walked around, felt it, saw other people do the fitness routines, touched the machines, looked in his mirror, looked at himself and gave a thumbs up, and 5 minutes he came back home. The third day, he woke up at 6 a.m., he wore his gym attire, he took his vehicle, went to the gym, 5 minutes he walked around, looked in the mirror, showed a thumbs up, came back. Fourth day, the fifth day, the sixth day, next week, weeks on, months on, 6 months. 6 months, he did the same thing every single day without a break and without doing a piece of workout. No change in his body, no fitness at all. But in 6 months of continuous everyday routine, he has wired his mind and the body and the biological clock of the body to give the suggestion that he will wake up at 6 a.m., he will go to the gym, and then it was an easy journey for him for another 1 year and he made tremendous, absolutely unbelievable results for himself. This is how habits are formed. This is how a routine is formed. We give ourselves suggestions, we give ourselves a narrative that you are in for something, you are in the game, you are in the process. You have to tell the mind, and so that the body will start reacting, and you can't ignore the call every day morning to follow that routine. This is how the journey of transformation begins. So now let me tell you how I did that. I heard this story, I felt it really great. So when I started my fitness journey or my self-transformation journey, I had to run 5 kilometers a day, no matter what. I had committed myself that I will run 5 kilometers a day, no matter what. So I had been following that for a week or 2 weeks and it was going on. And some days I get late from the office, I may be sleep deprived, a lot of other scenarios, I may not be able to make that 5 kilometer mark, or I may not be able to do anything to get to the office at time. What I did was, even that is for 5 minutes, for 2 minutes, for 10 minutes, at least one round, 100 meters, 200 meters, whatever it is, elliptical trainer for 2 minutes, strengthening exercises, one plank for 1 minute, at least something which gives me the suggestion that you are in the game, you are working out, you are in your fitness journey, and you won't go back. You will show up. You will show up every single day. That is what you have committed to yourself. I tell that myself, and every day I did this. I did this in my fitness. I wanted to start reading every day, some things which excites me. So for that, I will just sit where I want to sit to read. In the visual image I had of me reading a book, I will get the Kindle and I will start reading just one page, at least one page a day. One page, if not more, one page. And that tells myself, I showed up. You are in the process. You are in the journey. You are in for the game. Keep going. This I did for my intermittent fasting, which I followed also. I had to take an early dinner, which is around 6:30 and not more than 8 p.m. I had taken a vow that beyond 8 p.m. I won't eat the dinner. There is a lot of excuses that I can make and ignore that and postpone that and dilute the whole process. But I had to be in that process. I had committed myself that I will do that. And I did that every single day. I ate before 8 p.m. every single day, no matter what, wherever I am and whatever I got to eat. I finished my dinner by 8 p.m. So these three things which I followed, the reading, the fitness and the diet, this is where I did the art of showing up. And that worked magically for me, unbelievably magical. And the results were amazing. And I feel awesome that I am in my dream journey. And I am in the process and I'm loving it. I'm totally loving it. And this is the art of showing up. Try it yourself, commit yourself, and you show up every single day which you had committed to yourself, not anyone else, to yourself. And that's how habits are formed, that's how routines are formed, and once it is done, and there is no stopping. I wish you all a great luck and let me know how your art of showing up helped you. Thank you for listening. Namaskar.